Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Do you have this question? That is, what if AI could understand your queries and core functions just like a real developer? If yes, then welcome to this exciting tutorial on OpenAI functions calling. In this video, I'll show you how to make AI models interact with your APIs, perform structured functions executions, and enhance AI decision making. If you're working on an AI automation, chatbots, or dynamic app, this is a game changer.
Okay, so this was the chatbot which we created and it is working properly. If you want to check how this is created, you can check my other videos in which I have explained how you can create a chat widget. And now, as this video is about the function calling and everything in OpenAI, so let us create one function which will basically act uh, after the function call has been done from the OpenAI. You can integrate API here as well, but in my case, I do not have any API or anything. I'm just passing the static values. So let us create one OpenAI function. So for that, you need to pass few values. So it would be an array in which you have to pass name, description, properties. And in properties, you have to mention what kind of properties you want from uh, the response. I mean, whenever the user is requesting anything, ChatGPT will analyze on the basis of what he has sent, and of the basis of that, he'll send you the required information which you have mentioned in this function. So I'm just writing a basic description that I'll provide check-in date and check-out out. So check-out date and uh, parameters. So that would take the type as object. Inside that, we will define some properties. So uh, from what we need is check-in and check-out date. You can add anything like if you want to access some particular information, like if you want to send some links, booking links, or you want to send some particular kind of images on the basis of any particular string which you are receiving from the chat GPT or anything. That depends, totally depend upon you what you want from the function. You can use them. I'm just using check-in and check-out. You can use anything. So check-in would be, so every property will have at least two keys, that would be type and description. Okay, so type would be either it is string or object. Okay, or the description would be what exactly that property leads to. So for example, check-in basically gets a check-in date in this format. So ChatGPT will automatically return you in that format. So that is what this function calling does. And after parameters, you can pass the required variables. That is, sorry, after properties, that is whether these two values are required or not. So uh, the name should be exactly same as the properties. As this audio is recorded afterward, I did one mistake, that is checking instead of check-in. I have to replace that afterward. So I'll call the function here. So get availability function, and function call would be, now in the function call there are two methods. Okay, like there are multiple, but there are basically two. Either you set it to auto. So whenever ChatGPT will feel the requirement of that function, then it will call that function automatically, else it will work normally. Or you can pass the function like that, so that every time whenever the AI, I mean request is running, it should give the response. So as you can see, this kind of response you will receive. So now, when I ask that, can you give me check-in date or anything, like I'll mention those date in that case. Now, you see, when I send hi, in that case, it always gave me content, and in function call there isn't anything. When you will type anything like this date is 21 March to like 29 March or anything like that, you would see in the function call, you'll see a JSON record with the check-in and checkout parameters. So that is what I'm talking about. So let us update this to use. So I have commented the other code and I'll uncomment this afterward. So let us add some if else conditions here, that if not empty dollar result choice message, and if uh, like dollar result function call is present, then do this. If it doesn't have that any function code or anything like that, then do the else part. So in our case, what we will be doing, that when there is a function calls, then in that case, call this get availability function, which takes two parameters, that is checking date and checkout date. And if it's not present, then that will return the whatever the content came on the response, as it was working earlier. So that is what I'm trying to do. Okay. So now let us uh, let us write the arguments. So all the values would, as I have shown you the response, it was JSON encoded. So you have to decode those values. So result, function call, arguments, and JSON decode that uh, to true, so that you can get the array, and from array you can extract the values. And the keys would be two, that is check in and check out. Okay. So till here it looks good. Now if I'll paste it again, you see check in and check out date are present in the array. So I got these dates. Okay. And now I can use them into my to access the getAbility function, which will basically return user have added this date and checkout date is this. Okay. Now I'll uncomment everything, and this is what it looks like. Now let us call that function. So dollar message, dollar this, get availability, and pass those two arguments. Dollar arguments, check-in date, and respectively the checkout date. Check-in, comma, dollar arguments, checkout. Okay, that looks correct. Now, about it. And in the else part, it would be the normal messages. So it will return the content from the a result object. So result content, this we need to return as a message when that function call is not present. So because we have added this in the auto format, so whenever there isn't any function call, it will work. Else it will run the if code. So that looks correct. This is a function. Note the check in and check out, everything is fixed. Now I'll type hi. Now it will respond normally. So okay, object came. I did some mistake. I did some okay here. That looks correct. What mistake I have? Okay, I have to return the messages. Dollar message instead of dollar result. No, that looks correct. Let us go back, refresh. Fine. And it should it must return normal. And now give me dates between from this 21st March to 25 to 28 March, and you'll see here is check-in and here is the checkout. See, this is the same syntax from there. That was it.
I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.